No 2-1 from Dorky. Times be a changing. Hello and welcome. It's Tuesday, which means we're playing Terraform. Big ups to everybody who came in an hour early. Super appreciate y'all. And for everybody else watching this on a recording later, hello, welcome in. Thank you for making the effort to hunt it down and watch it later. I'm Sir Feffers. I do the things. I emotionally traumatize these amazing players and their characters. Hopefully just their characters. Yeah, last we left off the gallant Thylo match was absconded. He was taken. He was drowned. And he was noticed by someone named Nightlight, who instead of just feasting on his soul, took him away into the bowels of the dungeon. This dungeon is the ancient ruin of some kind of cult. We're unpacking that. We're trying to figure it out. We're learning a lot about it. But up on the surface of the water, this is a garden reef, ancient civilization. Kind of Atlantis-y vibes, is a garden reef that the Church of Hraden, the Church of Rest, sees as holy and sacred. And the music is tad loud. Thank you, Yame. I appreciate you. Big ups to Yame for being here, our fantastic mod for Tuesdays. Nevertheless, the party, in the name of saving their friend, has journeyed into these dangerous waters and have delved themselves down into this ruin. They are roughly 200 feet below sea level at this point. Interestingly, they keep finding these strange constellation sigils. And eventually, they found this symbol of a strange trident in the form of a constellation. Which doesn't say as much as, it leads to more questions than answers, but that's because it's only episode 6. No, regardless, we're about to have a whole lot of fun, and I'm glad you're here. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Thylo, you come to. Something is horribly wrong. Last you remember, you had weights tied to your ankles and you were thrown overboard. Luckily, you had cast water breathing and feign dead. And as that finally wears off, you realize you are face to face with a gargantuan eel. Just kind of looking at you. The ceiling above you, you're in this strange stone room deep underground somewhere, deep underwater. You yourself are not underwater. The ceiling is water. Some kind of thing going on where it's not falling down on you. Occasionally you see drips here and there. The sides kind of pouring down water gently. You're laying in about an inch of water, again, seawater. You hear the giant eel does not make this noise, but it's up in the water looking down at you. You kind of turn your head and you have this strange sensation of turning your head, getting vision, and then the physical sensation of your head turning. You are no longer bound. You're kind of just on this this bag of this pile of bones, just kind of gently rotting corpses, you kind of looking sideways, you see her, you see Nightlight, this dark eldritch being, somewhere between this primordial amorphous kind of bipedal shadowy gooey blob-like creature with 6 tentacles out the back, kind of like fins, and kind of fishy in appearance as well. Very strange being, to say the least. She seems to be playing with this small lantern, just kind of passing it back and forth. The lantern itself just kind of is the shape of a lantern, but it's like this pure light, kind of this green, seafoam green shape, giving off dull light. You see the head turn as she reaches out and draws a soul out from it. Kind of watches it for a second. It looks like a almost nervous system ghost kind of appearance, and then she feeds it to the eel, and the eel before it swims away.
What is the thing that's feeding the eel? I thought
that is Nightlight. That is this ancient primordial being. Okay. Make a perception check for me.
I'm still exhausted. All right.
You actually now are at exhaustion number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
I skipped 2, huh?
You skipped 2? There's only 5. Get all the way to past that and you just die.
Yeah. Love this. Love this a lot.
Chat, if you would like to see pictures of Nightlight, you can head over to the Discord, where I have, with an AI, tried to kind of encapsulate what's been going on in my head, this nightmare thing, as well as the D&D Hero Forge, which is a little more accurate, but doesn't look as cool, you know?
Okay.
Perception check.
Yeah, disadvantage on every ability check, speed halved, and disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. This is gonna be fun. Well, that's a nat 1 on my first roll, so.
Oh. All right.
Great start.
You can't get much of the room at all because you're so distracted by the notion, the sensation of you raising your hands and seeing your soul hands, if you will, and then half a second later, your physical hands reaching up and taking place of where they were. So you have this, not an after image, you have this former, like, slight projection. Your soul is only barely tethered to your body right now.
Okay. So I'm looking at Nightlight, and I'm on a pile of bones.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I can gather, I'm inside basically like an air pocket.
Something like that, yeah. You're in a large room. You see some other halls that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everything's made out of water.
Nope, mostly stone. Barnacles grown over. Just the ceiling is that wall of water.
Got it. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is let this be known to the entire people watching right now. I'm gonna pat my pockets.
Not only do you not have your spell book, the stone head that you were very curious about, or any of your spell components, you don't have your father's crossbow. And it's at this point you realize that the second arm never came up to reach your spiritual arm. And you look down and your arm's gone.
Oh, good. They took my left arm. Love this a lot. Okay, and yep, I'm on a pile of bones. I'm just gonna look up at Nightlight.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, hello?
He stirs. Hello, child. Greetings.
Hi. My name's Thylo.
I know who you are.
Yeah, that checks. Who are you?
I am but an after image, a crafted daughter left behind. You note that she has a... Go ahead.
I was just gonna wave my hand in front of my face and kind of be like, yeah, I get that feeling.
She has a book, a spell book of some kind. And on the cover of the book, there is a whole ass tongue just nailed to the cover.
Okay. Can I make some sort of history or arcana check?
You may. I would say a history check.
History check? Got it. Okay, that's gonna be an 11.
An 11. This is not a widely known book, but it is an evil one, to say the least. And that's about as much as an 11 can get you. Yeah.
Cool. Love that. Where am I? Where are we?
We're home. My home. Fish! Thank you. Sorry.
Cool.
I have a use for you. Your father was incredibly helpful when he came, so I see no reason that I can't also make use of you.
My dad was here.
Yes, spitting image.
I've heard that before. How long ago was he here?
Who's to say?
You.
Who's to know? Time is... I am beyond caring of the passing of the moon and the stars. I used to care for such things when my father lived, but now... She suddenly... Sit. Don't go anywhere. And then you watch as she becomes this kind of spirity shadow and moves across the room and up into the water and disappears. The eel still actually left. Sorry. You're alone. You're alone in this room. You're getting a little bit of time to look around a bit. The two exits that you see in the room close as she leaves. There's a small...
doors are they?
They are stone doors. And there's also this strange dais. This platform made of stone. Very ritualistic looking. You can see all of these ancient writings along the floor.
Okay, cool. And I'm just sitting on a pile of bones.
Yep, it's not the only pile of bones.
Okay, I'm gonna take several bones.
Okay. Pocketing bones.
Just put them in my pockets for now. Some longer ones, some like femur bones if I can find them, but also just some smaller like finger bones too.
Sure. Yeah.
Just an assortment of bones.
You get a whole salad bowl worth of a variety of bones.
Cool. I'm gonna put those in my pockets for later. And I'm gonna approach the dais.
Okay. You approach the dais. It seems incredibly advanced. You see interwoven scrawls of some language you don't know, forming this three-dimensional circle, like a pentagram or a gram of some kind. You know it's three-dimensional because this platform is multiple, maybe foot-thick slabs. They look like they are able to rotate and maybe even lift. And you know that you imagine, judging by the sides, that each one of these thick, giant discs, essentially, are covered in these same runes.
Okay, can I do some Arcana check?
You may.
Well, 2 7s is gonna give me a 13.
13. Okay. The one on top looks like teleportation magic of some kind, but the unnerving part is that essentially, this requires wholesale death to mechanize, to function. And as you're kind of reading in a little bit more, you're like, well, it doesn't specifically say death, it just says souls.
Okay.
It also speaks of manipulating investiture. And you have no idea what investiture is.
Right.
But for the record, Pod Nanarian, you guys would have a vague understanding, if not, you guys would have heard of investiture and understanding that, how that works. If you want me to go into that a little bit more later, just let me know. Teleportation on the first one, you can't see what the other discs have to say because they are not on top.
Okay. Now that I'm alone, can I do another perception check on this room?
Sure.
Because it's mostly just a flat stone room. I have 2 stone doors and then random piles of bones.
Yep.
That's what I know so far. Okay. Well, that's a 3. So a 7.
7. You don't get a lot of new information. You do see a couple of these kind of rotted out barrels. Maybe years ago there was a small campfire in one of the rooms, in one corner of the room. You can see the little bit of soot and the stone and stuff like that. And as you're looking, you see the remnants of a table and a tent, like a lean-to. No bones here. It's almost as if a hoarder has lived here for years and years and years, but they also just killed people. It's
okay,
nasty.
So
Smells awful.
I'm gonna take apart the tent.
Okay.
I imagine some rope and some tarp.
You begin taking apart the tent, and you find a little sketch, just kind of pinned up, left as if someone were leaving in haste, of you.
Is it signed?
No.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna fold that up and put it in another pocket. And by the way, my just little bit of backstory here that is pertinent a little bit. The only reason I have the mage hand ability that I do have, in which that I don't need any components and it's invisible, is because when I lost my arm, I kind of forced myself to learn how to do that. So my invisible mage hand is my second hand right now. So
Sure.
like I am still going at normal speed here.
Okay.
So yeah, I have a little bit of rope. There was some, was it made out of like wooden stakes, the lean-to?
Mostly stones. But
Like
the
stacked
center,
stones?
yeah, like stacked stones to weigh things down. You can't really drive stakes into this stone room. But the center pole is, there are some parts of it that are not rotted.
Okay, I'm gonna take a big lump of that as much as I can.
Okay.
The least rotted part of it, and equip that as a quarterstaff for now.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna take some of that, look at just a handful of that soot.
Okay.
And then break off some wood, some of that rotted wood as well, and put that in pockets too.
Okay. Okay. Excellent.
And now I need to get out of this room.
All right. You finish doing that, and then you hear a vast amount of arcane combat, high-level detonations going off, echoing from within multiple facets of this dungeon. Even the water above you ripples slightly.
Great. Love this. This is wonderful. Okay,
Excellent.
I am going to give one last look out the watery window, wall, roof, whatever.
Sure. You look up.
Make sure I don't see.
You don't see anything in particular at this moment.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up to one of the doors
Okay.
and feel it out a little bit.
Cold stone, wet, salt water, porous.
Right, love that. I am going to close my eyes and cast Mold Earth.
Okay, so that doesn't work because that only you can only actually move and manipulate dirt. You can aesthetically like graffiti stone, but that's about it.
Love that. Love that. I'm going. Can I investigate this door to find anything about it?
Make an investigation check.
6 and 5. That gives me 11.
11. Seems like a door. Just a normal run-of-the-mill door. Totally inconspicuous and yeah.
There's a handle on it.
It's like you can slide sideways. Like it's like two big heavy slabs of stone that you can try to pull apart.
Okay. And the other door looks like that too. Love this. Yep. I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to open the door. I'm gonna try to pry it open.
You try to make a strength check.
Oh, that's a good roll. Please don't be. Okay, well. 2.
2. All right. Yeah. So Mage Hand can only lift like 20 pounds, and between that and you try to get your foot up on one side, and you got nothing.
Cool. Yep. Here's what we're gonna do. Is not that we're gonna stop doing that. Is the crack wide enough for me to see through it?
No.
Freak. Okay. I am going to sit down cross-legged
Okay.
and cast Detect Magic
Aha.
as a ritual.
All right. As a ritual, you detect magic. There is magic you've never really perceived before on the dais. Strange, almost Feyan magic. And there's also magic on this door. You can see in the crease in the center, the faint third eye, you see it in your mind's eye, this faint glow of magic from within the where the doors meet.
I'm going to also take a little bit of the wood, some of that rotted wood, and a little bit of the string that I took from the tent. Just
Okay.
not a whole lot of it, just some of it. And I'm going to cast Unseen Servant. Use those as my material components.
Okay. You cast Unseen Servant, and your Unseen Servant appears.
I am going to have him, the Unseen Servant, scour the room for any usable materials, any other place that I can probably
Okay.
try to escape from.
A little bit of time passes, and this is where we're going to leave you for now. The Unseen Servant finds a small bit of crystal.
What a lad. I can now cast Tiny Hut using that small piece of crystal.
Damn it. Okay. I couldn't remember
So that
which
is where
spell
I am left off.
you were using crystal for. Oh well. We'll run it. Are you casting Tiny Hut?
I am absolutely casting Tiny Hut.
Okay, you cast Tiny Hut. Boom, boom. And you feel a modicum of safety for now. Ah! I dropped a die.
I'm going to sleep.
All right.
Well, I'm going into trance mode now. But
All right, big bet. Let us jump over to the other party, or the other half of the party. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
So we got a Furbog, 2 humanoid bipedal women of questionable race, and an Anarian the Asimir. Aasimar.
Samar? I don't know.
Yeah. 4 of y'all are descending down into the bowels of the depths. Every now and then you guys pause as the ground shakes and something erupts, and at one point as you guys are moving along, Eshna, you're standing there and you guys kind of are paused for a second, just kind of taking in the explosions, trying to determine what direction it's going in, and then the whole side of the wall next to you, this massive crack forms. Water begins spilling out, but you see that through the crack there is a room. You are currently at the bottom of a set of stairs, opening up into this massive room, full of more of these cultists, more of these long dead Kalashtar. Not all of them are Kalashtar, but some of them are, and it's noticeable to you.
Because of their ear bones.
Yeah, their
right?
ear bones.
Yeah.
Gosh, we could have left that in last week.
Very distinct, those ear bones.
Yeah, right. I quickly start examining the Kalastars if any of them have druidic writing.
They do. It's continuing to unnerve you.
Is it all the same? Is it the same?
Yes, in this case.
Okay.
The name Amarax.
Okay. How many are there?
Roughly 70.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
How long
Whatever
have they been
happened?
dead?
That's a great question. Pod, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
18.
18. Maybe 80 years. It's been a long time.
Man. I know it's gonna take time, but I can't not do it.
Okay.
I start smashing skulls with druid writing on them, and I start laying them to rest like the previous one, taking the plants around and layering them on top and causing the seeds to grow, and making each one have the trident constellation on them. And I'll just do as many as I can before someone makes me stop.
Okay.
But I'm not talking to a single person. I am so focused.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Estes starts to, destroy these or whatever. And first question, does Pod see any spirits?
Are you, she is not performing a ceremony. She seems to simply be destroying pointedly, anyone with this specific script on their bodies.
You're doing the same thing you did to the last one,
I am doing
right?
the same thing I did to
Okay.
the last one,
Then
where I'm
yes.
having plants grow over them, and
Okay.
after each one, I say, "We may not dream, but we can rest."
Okay. Yeah, you watch Pod as these souls are laid to rest and allowed to move on into what you now are referring to the astral current.
Okay. Though maybe after like the second one or so, and I like as I'm investigating these creatures and kind of realizing they're roughly like 80 years or so dead, Pod will kind of call over while he's kind of poking at one. Ashna.
Yes, Pod.
Question: Are we destroying all of these, or can we maybe save one? I'm pretty sure there's some clerics that can maybe revive maybe one or two of these, and maybe we can find out what happened.
It's hard for me to let one be saved, seeing as there's writing here that cannot be kept.
Well, what if we put like a bandana around her head or something?
Okay. Yeah, and Ashna's just gonna toss Pod the bag of holding. And she's gonna go see if you can figure out who's the youngest and save the whole body, I guess.
Well,
Kind of hate to say it, but if Eshna didn't verbally say anything, I don't think Levy would have noticed. So Levy would have just kept heading towards the fight unless Anarian stopped as well, because she was following him.
You would hear me smashing skulls. I will say that.
I mean, we'll like kind of look over and then whisper to Levy. Does she always desecrate the dead before the rite, or what exactly is that about?
What are you talking to? Oh my gosh. And she's just like...
Is that normal? Is she just like, ah?
She's like, oh, thank you, Max, and all this good stuff. Next!
always has good reason for the things she does. What that reason is often goes over my head, and I believe this is one of those situations.
Ask that
But she's
question.
doing like a ceremony thing. She's doing nice things for the body.
Right, but the first part is what I'm curious about. Eshna,
Yes, Anarian?
are you planning to smash all the skulls, or is there a rhyme or reason? What exactly is going on here?
I've already told your sibling that they may take one.
I'm just stuffing this corpse into the
Why
bag
do you
right now.
want one?
They had a suggestion that maybe we can bring them back and ask what happens, but these others have druid writing on them, smash, which is not allowed. So,
Oh, see, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Do you
But-
want some help, or is it like a ritualistic thing for you to do it?
oh no, feel free to smash all the skulls you want. The druid crafts, however, that is on me.
Jeff, how long can Levy estimate this is going to take?
If everyone helps out, it'll probably take about 5 minutes. Y'all are very capable beings. But on our own, probably about half an hour.
Eshna, we really don't have time for this. She's gonna rush over and just start very quickly, like, smash.
Just
like,
monk speed.
Oh yeah, like she is like booking it.
Okay.
You will always have time to honor your group.
How is the druid craft?
Like
Is it like
who?
carved or like etched in, or is it carved in?
It is carved into the bone across
I'm
the
gonna
cheekbones
cast-
and across the forehead.
Then I'm gonna, instead of smashing the skulls, I'm gonna go up to them and I'm gonna cast mending And it will return the
Yeah.
skull to its
That works.
normal. Get rid of the druidcraft that way.
Oh, maybe you should do that on the one Pod has. Instead of the bandana.
Zip. What?
What?
Eh.
What does the writing say again?
Are you asking in character or out of character?
Out of character, because
Oh,
we did
Amarax.
Amarax. A pledge of service. A cultic binding of servitude.
Asking Taylor, does Levy know? Has Levy seen this? To have any idea of what this is?
I have never written Druidcraft, as you are, or not. Yeah, I've never written Druidic because you're not supposed to. So you
Right,
will
do
have
I know the word though?
Not from the
name
writing.
Amarax.
not from the writing, and Eshna has not said what the writing is.
Okay. So Eshna, what exactly does Amarax mean? Amarax? Anorax?
I will say.
Amarax, but you don't know that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will
we-
say
we
you're
just-
not
we don't
able
know
to
the
read
word.
Again,
this
you
writing.
don't know the name.
You're good.
Only
Yeah, it's
Eshna knows the name.
You see the fluid script, but you're not able to get like the name or anything like that. You're not able to discern what vowels or consonants mean what.
It's like if I was trying to read Chinese right now, I would not
Yeah.
even begin to know how to pronounce it. Oh, someone's at my door. Sorry, hang on.
So you can ask me what it says, but you can't ask me what does Amarax mean.
She probably wouldn't care then. If that's the case, she's
Okay.
probably just gonna keep going.
You guys managed to finish this up. The skeleton that Pod has taken does still have the runes carved. Moving forward into, you can move forward into the adjacent hallway, or you can backtrack past the crack and up the stairs where you came from.
No, I think we're still going towards the noise, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
In the time that this took, the fighting seems to have dwindled.
Did
Good.
we hear echoes of who was winning? Which voice was winning?
You can make a perception check.
Oh, okay. That is very, very much like Levy to not be good.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a 6. That's a good old 6.
Okay. Not quite sure. All you know is that it's quiet now. You move down into this area that seems to have recently been scorched. Steam coiling off the stones. Every now and then, one or two of the stones are rotted wood, glowing faintly with ember. And you hear, "Help! Is someone there? Please."
Do we see the source of the voice immediately, or is it?
Propped up against the far wall of this hallway is a very broken individual, sitting in a pool of his own blood. And Yame, you can post the pictures I sent you of the Mage Breakers. This young man is got a little bit of that 5 o'clock shadow going on, a little bit of a mustache. You can't see the face. In this individual's case, it's this full over the eyes half mask of silver, white robes that have now been torn and ripped and dirtied into this kind of dirty gray. The mask itself is cracked in places, and he's coughing blood. as he looks up. Please. The end of the hallway ends with a closed door that he seems to have shut, judging by the blood on the doorknob, the door handle.
You mentioned
hydrate.
a mask. Is it the same mask as the people from before?
This is the mask of the Mage Breakers, not to be confused with the Inquisition. These are not them. The Mage Breakers belong to the wizard colleges. They make a point of hunting down cursed objects within society. They're generally known to be harbingers of woe. If you see them lurking around, there's probably something awful going on that the people either see as they're trying to prevent, or they are somehow responsible for in some way. They're feared. They're a feared
They were at the
organization.
tournament.
Yep.
Yeah. And remind me, did we know they were potentially after Thylo, or was that something somebody else found out?
I think that was Thylo's paranoia. They weren't. The party does not know why the Mage Breakers are here. Eshna did see this individual come in on that big ass boat of Cyrom once Thylo was thrown overboard and dive in from the boat before it sailed away after the shooting star.
Why are you here?
He kind of pulls himself up. He goes, "We have reason to believe that there is an evil object. Someone is using a cursed, we think, a book of some kind. And it cannot be allowed this close to civilization. I need to stop it. Please."
I can't remember. Have we seen Nightlight yet, or just the eel?
I've seen Nightlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We've only seen the eels.
I've described Nightlight to you guys a couple of times, trying to figure out how to describe this eldritch being that took Thylo.
Mm-hmm.
And we have seen the eel at the boat, right?
Yeah, there was the eel with all of the eggs in that chest.
Yeah.
But my brain is like, is there a mommy eel and a daddy eel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's eggs.
Yeah, that's where my brain was going to.
Who did this to you?
This form of shadow. Please help me. Please help me.
As I ask questions, I wouldn't be trying to like wrap and tend wounds the non-magical way, because
Yeah, sure.
limited on spell slots.
Sure. Make a medicine check as he continues, and you attempt to help stabilize him.
I want to go to the door that was closed while he does that.
Sure thing. As you're walking forward, he says, "An eldritch being of some kind. I don't believe it's from this pain."
The 22.
22. Okay, you managed to even get him on his feet with a 22. He kind of gets up, and while he's still wincing in pain, he's no longer dying, and he kind of leans back against the wall and goes, "Thank you. I'm Luke."
Chew on this, it'll help with the pain. Just hands him like an herb.
I'm bitter.
Pod has been getting like slowly closer and closer to him
Okay.
as his brother's healing him, and now that he's like up against the wall, Pod's furbulk form is like real close to him.
It's about that time when he does a greetings. And are you female presenting?
No,
Can't
I'm
remember.
male right
Male
now.
presenting. Greetings,
Yeah.
sir. He says in the language of the Furbolg, which you don't know.
Bobs.
My immersion.
What is the language of the Furbolg?
It is a.
Bobbian.
It is actually a offshoot of Giant.
Oh.
Well, I do speak giant.
Okay. Roll performance. Actually,
They
no.
can-
I'm sorry. Roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
Oh,
That's not great.
in an
Okay.
attempt
Like
to
Spanish
on
and
the quick.
Italian.
Yeah, in an attempt to on the quick.
Like
Do the math in the head translation to attempt
My brain
to,
immediately-
God damn it! You would speak giant for round 2 of Terraform.
Yeah, this is Terraform. I'm
What
gonna-
character
learned
is with me
this.
that doesn't speak giant? That's
Yeah.
George. Giant.
It just goes hand in
Or
hand.
just
What were you saying, Taylor? Were you saying something?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I think I was gonna say, do I hear anything on the other side of the door? Any like
Make a
slinking
perception check.
around?
You go. up to
I'm
the
not
door.
good at those.
Then
Jeff.
stop asking for perceptive questions.
Ooh, that's not bad. 15.
15. Okay.
That's great for Levy.
You
We'll take
lean
it.
in and you listen, and you briefly hear the scrape of wood on stone, and then nothing.
Interesting. So I definitely got a 3 on that that intelligence check.
Oh, no. Okay.
So whatever it is, he says.
Okay.
Just the look directly into his eyes. I want to say yes.
That's the giant word for cheese, sir.
Yes it is.
Well, Mr. Cheese, it is a pleasure to, he says in common, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am so very thankful for your assistance.
Right, and we're gonna talk like in this language so that everyone else understands what we're saying.
Of course, of course.
Right.
Looks back to Anarian, like...
What's his
Wait.
problem?
Question.
just like
What's their problem?
Does like a... Okay.
I have a question for you.
Yes, Mr. Cheese.
You said shadow creature, and spellbook person. You're looking for them.
Yes.
Looks over at Anarian, and just like taps his head, and you hear in your head. So this kind of sounds like Philo.
right. So we don't tell him that we've got his book, then, right?
But he might know where Philo is.
I don't know if he means well, though.
It doesn't matter. I got him outnumbered. We just need to know where Philo is.
All right.
Was there a young man with this being?
Not that I saw.
No,
So
this
what's
was only directed at Anarian.
I know.
I'm responding to Levy.
Oh, okay.
And what's on the other side of this door?
I'm not sure. I teleported right here, collapsed, and managed to close the door on my way in. I'm running pretty low on my magical abilities, but I've still got some juice in the tank. If the lot of you would be willing to help me, my organization can very much compensate you for the help and assistance. We are a powerful. We're the Mage Breakers with affiliated with the colleges. We protect society.
What's your name?
Luke.
All right, Luke. If we decide to help you, then you're gonna have to help us, as
Yeah,
that
of
is only
course.
fair.
Sure. Yeah.
Eshna had been just kind of examining the room, trying to find any other signs of Amarax or Druid writing or symbols. But as soon as she hears affiliated with the colleges, she's just like,
Sure thing. What?
Yeah, just paying a little more attention, but it seems like Levy's got it, so she's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna be listening and no longer devoting all of her
Sure.
into looking around.
So what exactly is it about this book that's so important?
I'm afraid I don't know much. I have this, and he pulls out this this tiny bead, and he goes, we use these to nullify magic. We have other things that nullify magic. It's kind of our shtick, but when we finally get our hands on whatever it is we're here for, we can put it in this, and nullify whatever evil that is corrupting the area, whatever have you, and then I return to my people, and they destroy it. They have a great smithy, a great, I guess a forge would, no, a forge builds things. This is whatever the opposite of a forge
close
is.
enough, right?
Yeah.
So Luke, they only give you one of those.
Yeah.
Those little beads. Only one.
Mm-hmm.
You have one shot,
Well,
and you're the only one who can do that.
yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm trying to prove myself. I may have jumped the gun. Basically, we didn't know this was here. We simply were investigating this star that was doing some weird shit. And then as we were traveling to go follow something else, I picked up on whatever was down here, and so normally the church certainly can't know that one of my associates, one of my people is down here messing with their sacred relics. But if it's corrupting the area, if it's putting people in danger, which this read as something capable of doing, so I figured, hey, if I jump on top of this, maybe I can jump rank, as it were, and climb the ladder a little easier. There wasn't anyone else around on deck that was more capable, and so maybe if this goes well for me, I'm rambling.
To climb the ladder, we get it. So
Yes.
whatever it was that you sensed here has been here for a while. It's not like a new.
I don't know.
What exactly were you guys hoping to find when you were following this star? What exactly were you investigating before you, jumped ship?
Make a persuasion check.
I have advantage because I'm covered in stars.
It helps to the roll,
Okay.
and guidance from Jake.
Oh, thank you. I gotta remember to do that to myself. Well. Oh, cool. My persuasion is awesome. So that's gonna be 16.
16. Okay, he goes. We were in town. We were in Furinor for the event. We were concerned that if there was a large-scale slaughter, even in a controlled situation, we advised that they didn't do something like this, but they decided it would be good for everyone to let off some steam, and I think it's stupid, but we were there to ensure that certain individuals didn't get caught in the fray. There were some people there that we were trying to protect, and when there is a wholesale slaughter of that kind, stuff in the metaphysical gets a little wonky. There wasn't a lot of people, so we didn't have much to be concerned about, turns out. But yeah, just to play it safe, we have a friend, we have an ally who was there by the name of Marin, and we wanted to make sure nothing bad happened to him, in case some people that we have on our radar happen to be there trying to capitalize on the death.
Okay, and I asked what you were investigating about the shooting star.
Yes, thank you. Sorry. So
Yes.
we were heading out. We were leaving because everything was done, and then that happened, and the star moved, and that I've never seen anything like that. We were given orders to follow, and investigate, especially if the falling star landed somewhere. Or it pointed over here and then it moved somewhere else, which doesn't make any sense at all, because that implies it's much closer than what we understand of the stars. So honestly, we had more questions than answers.
And who ordered you to follow exactly?
Oh, hang on. That would be Archmage Leos, one of the heads of my order. Once we noticed it, we reached out to him, and he gave us the orders.
Gotcha. And the order of the Mage Breakers.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how exactly did you reach out to him?
Scrying. We sent a message.
Sent a message? All right.
Yeah.
Where does he normally reside if he was not with you for this so important mission of guarding people?
He doesn't leave much. I'm to understand he had an important meeting with the Elven Embassy to the north. Something about chess. I don't know. I'd like to know. I'd like to get into the loftier ranks where I don't have to go on fetch missions like this, but I want to make a difference, and I want to do it in comfort. Damn it!
Yes,
that's great. All right, this has been fantastic. Getting to know you, that's great. But we are on a time crunch,
right?
Yes.
Because Thylo could be drowning as we speak, so we do need to hurry up and fight him.
Yes, there's someone in danger. Of course. Excellent. Good.
Right. Yes.
All right.
I would like to have been slowly moving closer to the door,
Okay.
and I would like to try and open the door as quietly as possible.
Okay. Roll stealth.
I sure was hoping you were gonna say stealth. Roll the 17 on the die and plus 6, so 23. But
23. Everyone goes, yes, of course. They look over, and you've got the door open. Everyone goes, huh. Oh.
Any what's back there?
So,
what's beyond the door?
Beyond the door is this strange
Orange elf.
Listen, it's a bubble of an indeterminate color, and in the bubble is a sleeping Thylo.
We can see through.
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
Sorry, you can't.
But
you can't
would
see
we
through.
recognize?
But
it
we've
as
seen this spell.
tiny hut.
Yeah, you
from
you
when
can
he
see a
did it
tiny
before.
hut cast.
I want it to look like all of the rest of the stone.
Okay, so like a grayish
Oh, there you go.
lump.
So it's blended in.
Yeah, so you guys, okay, so you guys see the room. You can see the water barrier on top and the dais. Eshna, the dais of the multiple discs is also druidic. Yeah, this is whatever's going on here.
This is against the rules.
Every druid circle in the land would send high level adventurers to wipe this off the planet.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
like the ultimate big no-no of the druidic culture.
Okay, how big is it?
Roughly 30 feet around, and it's multiple foot thick discs of stone. And in the center,
Well-
there's kind of a dais, so like a pulpit kind of thing.
Like the writing. Is the writing smashable?
About this big per rune.
Per rune? How many runes?
How many runes? Hundreds.
Okay. Let me know what they say when we get a chance. I'll just start reading whatever the heck they are.
Oh, okay. You cross into the room, and Luke's kind of looking around and goes,
You guys hear Eshna go, "This is against the rules." And she's-
you go to smash the first one, but you read it first.
well, I'm gonna
and-
read all of them before I smash any of them.
Okay, you can't read the other ones just yet. The first,
Okay.
Because of the disc on top. The disc on top is about wielding souls to manipulate and activate some kind of large-scale teleportation magic.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going over to the bubble.
Okay. The perfectly smooth bubble does stand out a little bit in the rubble of one corner of the room.
Picking up a rock or a skull or whatever I have to on hand and starting to throw it at the bubble.
You start banging on the bubble.
Levy, what are you doing?
Throwing from like a distance.
Oh, from like a distance. Okay.
Yeah.
Levy, what are you doing?
Doesn't this look a little familiar? It's still picking
Well, it's
up.
it's a bubble.
It would click for the rest of the party at this point.
I mean, it's not
Levy
the
has
same
made the
color,
connection.
so
That's true.
someone has cast a spell. I don't know who it is.
I'm not paying attention. I'm focusing on my druid stuff.
Right. No, what I mean is, Levy, why didn't you invite us? Start throwing like kitchen ladles and spatulas, and every time it hits, it just
Soul kniving.
disappears. Just soul kniving into this thing.
One of those like rolling pins.
Yep.
Philo, is this enough to wake you up, or would you say that you're still doing a snooze?
Level 3 exhaustion.
I mean, I don't sleep.
Oh, that's true. You're in a trance.
Oh, yeah.
What's your passive?
Yeah.
Passive perception.
Mm.
14.
Okay.
Without exhaustion.
I think it's safe to say that you're trying to meditate. You're trying to trance. There's something just bonking your bubble.
Oh my
And-
gosh, there's a book out here with all this great knowledge that I'm sure nobody else knows about. We should just burn it up though.
What are
We
you
don't need
talking
this
about? What,
good
Levy? What?
knowledge.
There's no book out here, Levy. What are you talking about? Where's this book at?
God, shut up!
Thylon.
I'm
Keep
very
going.
confused by all of this. What's happening?
I think your
forgot
best
to unmute
friend
Oh
myself
is
on
in
my
there,
own screen.
Pod.
What? Philo!
There it
There!
goes. There it goes.
Philo!
It takes
Guys,
a
We're
second.
banging cheese grater up against the wall, like.
Yelling the
Grate the bubble
Eldritch
away.
Beast.
Yes. As
The,
go ahead.
the tiny
Thylon.
hut goes away, and then I just invisible mage hand catch a rock that Levy threw,
Okay.
and I just drop it onto the ground.
Okay.
And
A
I'm like-
one-armed,
and I just go,
very haggard-looking Philo sits before you.
and I don't stand up. I just keep sitting there, and I go, "Where's my book?"
I was joking about the book.
Pod has leaped on top. This giant furball creature has leaped on top of you
With the mustache.
with the mustache and is just hugging you. Oh, Tholo! Tholo, what you say? What? I didn't know where you were. I was so scared. I'm so sorry. I won't lie to you ever again. I'll tell you what all the secrets are if you really want to, but I promise I won't lie to you again. I'm so sorry. No.
You feel a mage hand on your back, pulling you off of me. So you guys don't have my book.
Yes, I have all your things. Pod has it in the bag. Ashna barely looks over and she's like, I knew you'd be fine. And
Anarian.
goes back to the druid stuff.
You were maybe the last to step through the door, and as you're doing so, you look at the door frame where the two sides of the door now are, the two inside seams, and you see fading away some kind of magical glyph. It is not a jump to say that Nightlight is aware that this door has been opened.
Well,
We don't have much time.
this is some sort of teleportation something.
Luke, you said you can teleport, right?
All right, which?
I can bamf myself, yeah.
Can you bamf anybody else?
One other person.
Take him. And points right at Thyla. Get him out of here. Get him to safety.
No, we're not just gonna leave him alone right after we just find him. No, it's not happening.
And no offense, Luke, but we've only just met Luke. We don't.
Yes.
I'm not going to leave our friend with someone we just met.
Also, he's not leaving until he finds this cursed book or something. Remember?
I don't want, respectfully, he says to Thylo, and then apologetically he says to Levy, it's a lot of juice to bamf out and come right back, because I gotta come right back.
Thylo will be fine. He survived all the way down here. Let's just figure out what's going on.
Does he look
And get out
low
together.
HP?
Luke, he's looking, I don't think he's bloodied,
Yeah.
but he's definitely taken a
I'm
few
exhausted.
hits. He's definitely gotten the snot beat out of him a
He's
bit.
tired.
Yeah, nothing can help with exhaustion, right? Like that's
Good
not
night's
just...
rest.
Yeah,
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 There's
well,
some
yeah.
spells that
We need
can.
some spells that we don't have access to at the moment.
Yeah.
The Luke kind of squats down. Thylo, one of the mage breakers is before you, and he kind of squats down and goes, "Hey man," he kind of notes your elven ears. He kind of stops and goes, "You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get you out of here, okay?"
Great.
Okay.
And then I just stand up and walk towards the other door. Was I giving back my stuff?
Wait, yeah, I was about to say, like, as he's talking about this, I finally have located the book. You maybe see like one of the like a corpse arm is like hanging out as Pata's just trying to get it out. Just oh no, it's not okay. Well, this if we're holding next to a corpse for a while.
And you were
Okay.
giving back
You
your
can
gear back.
prestidigitate that.
So yeah, I just kind of like flick my fingers at the book, press digitation, and wipe off all the gunk.
Okay.
Grab it, put it inside my cloak, and then made invisible mage hand. I'm just gonna grab the bag of holding
Okay.
from you.
As Thylo gets his book back, Eshna kind of looks back at him. Thylo, your father's research on these ruins, is there anywhere in them that talks about Amarax, perhaps?
F.
Yes. Amarax.
That's all I need.
Okay.
Yeah. Is my arm in the bag?
Yep. Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys also noticed that he doesn't have an arm.
Oh my gosh, they took your arm?
I'm gonna grab the arm out of the bag, and I'm gonna jab it in between, like in the crease of the other door, and start trying to use that to pry the other door open.
Okay, make a strength check.
Using your middle arm as a crowbar.
6.
6.
Levy
Nope,
try
that's a
and help
9.
him? See
9.
what he's doing? Can Levy go and help him?
All right, yeah, roll again, Thylo. She's taking the help action, giving you advantage.
Still a 9.
Gosh dang
I'm
it,
not a
Philo!
strong person.
So Thylo, as far as what writings about Amarax in your books, it is believed that this ruin was that the people here followed a powerful entity that was non-deific. And there's not much, because obviously your father came out here to find answers and wouldn't have written what he found out because he's gone missing. but there's a couple of notes. Like it's almost like, you know, when you highlight pink and then somewhere else you write, you know, a name. In this case, it is believed that this cult worshipped an individual named Amarax, and that Amarax was a powerful entity.
I'm not saying any of that.
Levy's gonna go over to him, seeing him struggling still with the door, and just kind of like put her hand on his shoulder. Hey, are you okay? I mean, you're not okay, but you know, are you okay?
I go, yeah, I'm fine. And I just want to see if I can pry the door open just enough to see the other side of it.
You fail.
Great. I'm gonna put my arm back on.
It hurts.
Cool.
Kind of like soft lightning from your shoulder joint up into your brain as it reconnects.
Anarian, maybe you can try? Motioning to the door.
The only person with strength in this party.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of it, but you know what? Yeah. All right, I'll give it a go.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Guidance?
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to be.
While he's trying to pry it open, I'm gonna still be messing with this druid stuff, trying to figure out any of the other symbols.
Okay.
If I can't look underneath it, then I'm gonna
If
smash
anyone would like to give me the help action,
I do it again since I'm there.
Sure. Eshna, you begin smashing and you get to the second disc.
Mm-hmm.
Moving some of the rubble out of the way. And it speaks of amplification.
Amplification.
Wielding souls to amplify the powers of the Jinn.
Okay.
well, that's a 10.
Wow,
What?
this is a heavy door.
I will say this: you get like just a little bit, and salt water begins pouring over you.
Close it.
Oh no.
No, not that way.
As you begin backing off and losing your grip on it, this
Oh no.
this strange arm reaches through and then is chopped off of the body essentially by these two heavy doors, where it onto the ground and starts pulling itself forward towards you, Anarian.
Smush it! Smush
I
it!
just start
Step
like
on it!
stabbing it with
I
my
kick it. I want to kick it.
You begin kicking,
Soccer.
and Anarian begins
Levy loves
stabbing it.
kicking.
stabbing it with my
It's
glaive, just like
it's this almost,
from reach.
There's no bones in it. It's almost like larval in nature, kind of like
Ew.
creamy white.
Ew.
Can I throw off?
Can we
I'm
re-describe that?
gonna throw off a
No.
word of radiance.
What's that?
I'm gonna cast word of radiance
Word of
to
radiance.
do what level are we? We're 6, so 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
it's very much destroyed.
Because it would need to make a Constitution saving throw technically.
It's like an eel.
The arm.
3.
Oh yeah.
If you get anything over 2 hit points.
I mean,
Yeah.
2d6, so 7.
7. Yeah, it's very much destroyed.
Okay, so not that way. That way is not the right way to go. So how about we go back where we came from? Eshta, how
there
much
any other
longer do you
doors?
need over there?
I'm working on smashing it with my like big staff and trying to get rid of the writing.
What
Here.
do you
I'll-
think you are doing?
I'll rush over the dice and start like amending the runes away, like I did with this.
Where's
You
the
will
voice
not
coming from?
touch my father's work.
Oh.
and then
Eight.
and then right through the watery ceiling, the shadowy ink slams down into the center amongst you, splashes outward, and reforms into into nightlight. And you watch as all of these spectral weird lights, like 7 of them, boom, dance around her neck in this orbit as she begins. And you see 6 more arms come out, and she rises up to a large-sized creature looming, hunching over. She looks like she has also been in combat, so she looks a little worse for wear for whatever that would look like for a being made of essentially ink, but
She does that and enters. May I throw out my bubble?
yes,
I would like to summon my weapon.
sure. You summon the weapon, and you watch as she closes the book. Roll initiative.
Eshna, not intimidated at all as she comes in, is just like, I don't care who your father is, but he cannot be using druidic writing.
You are bound by the law of mortals.
I am bound by no such thing.
Can we go on break before the fight?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
We will go to break. Chat will be right back. I gotta pee really bad.
Thank you.
I hit my funny bone.
I'm so sorry I laughed. It was
No, it's
just
totally
It
fine.
was funny.
Chat will be right back and diving in from here. And we return.
You
She says to Thylo.
were to help me find my father. What a waste.
Luke goes, there it is. There's the book. And you see again this black tome, leather bound, with a whole ass tongue just nailed to the cover, and she opens it. In one hand the book, the other hand this weird light lantern. What do we get on initiative?
It's in
In
the
the chat,
chat.
yeah.
Let's see.
I got a 22.
18.
Oh, look at you guys.
Did we go
15.
back to live?
Yes. I did the countdown and everything.
Oh, I missed
Alright,
the
sorry.
countdown. Wait, redo it.
Yeah, I know. I was
Wait,
about to
really?
say. What
I heard
happened?
it.
Yeah.
I definitely my apologies.
You
Definitely
did.
did it. You
No,
definitely
you did.
No,
You did.
You did it.
I still
5,
missed
4,
it.
3.
2, 1.
There
There we
we go.
go.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
All
if
is right
someone
in the world.
actually replaced Dorky because that was the second time you missed it.
Yeah, I
Who's this
technically
lizard
just...
person that has taken our dorky? I dropped another die.
I'm sorry.
I've already met my quota. No. All right.
Hey, you can do extra.
I'm going an extra 3 hours today, everyone.
Oh gosh.
Eshna and Levy, I see that you guys rolled the same. Who's got the higher dex? I imagine.
Oh, Levy.
Okay.
I would
For
hope
sure.
so.
For sure.
I should.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Or else my kid is not functioning
I would
correctly.
have trained you very poorly.
Oh, Thylo with a 6, buddy.
He's
Homie.
tired.
I am exhausted.
Yes, it's true.
Exhaust.
Times 3.
Okay, Levy. Eshna. Excellent. And then down to Anarian. Thylo's all the way at the bottom. All right, Pod, you're up first. You do also see the eel, the giant eel, surging towards the party, but it's far away, up in the waters above you.
Oh, yeah. How are the waters work? How does that work?
It's magic.
So it's literally a magic water ceiling.
We're in like an air bubble.
Yeah, some kind of air bubble.
Okay.
Is it like the rest? Is it just like a ceiling and then water that is just basically the entire ocean above us? Is that how that works?
You can't.
Or is it?
You can't see if it's like all of the ocean, but judging by what you've seen of this dungeon as you're delving into it, it probably has access to a lot of the ocean. So nullifying that would be difficult to make happen. There is the doors behind you, which are quite good at sealing off that you came through. So there is a possibility of a quick evacuation back that way.
Okay. I think in the meantime, since this creature just kind of popped up, we're gonna do a quick and then throw in some kitchenware at this creature.
Okay. I love it.
I don't have sneak attack against this person, do I?
It's so it is plopped down in the middle of the party. It's safe to say that Levy, Pod, and Anarian, Pod if you're moving up, are relatively close. Eshna is up on the dais, and Ben is over by the door.
Is anyone within 5 feet of it currently?
If Pod closes, I would say Pod.
Right,
is,
but any other than Pod.
Unless one of you wants to not be, I would say that Levy and Anarian are quite close. Yes.
Does that work for you guys?
Anarian probably would have taken a step forward as he popped his bubble because he is the tank of the group.
Okay.
All right, fair enough. We'll just sure.
Levy would have moved to be in the way of Philo and the inky girl, but not necessarily move back. Just like working angles.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't think
Levy,
I
you're on
have
deck.
Anything else for bonus actions? So instead, since I'm not going to move and I don't want to move up, I'm going to take a moment and use my bonus action to like really focus and get that precise shot. And so I'll roll with advantage on this attack anyway.
Okay.
Oh, that's good because one of them was a 1 and the other one was a 17.
Okay.
So 17 plus 6. Yeah. Does that hit 23?
23 hits.
Cool. 1d6 plus, I believe, 2 for sneak attack. Why is sneak attack just not listed? I have to scroll down.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, extra 2d6. Fair enough. 13 psychic damage.
13 psychic damage. And what does it look like?
It's a series of various cutlery from the kitchen. It's a ladle, and I just love the cheese grater. Every time the cheese grater just launch.
You're like
like-
Peach
They
from
are very
Smash Brothers, just
painful.
pulling up turnips and just eating them, and every now and then it's a bomb.
Yep. So let's say this first one's a cheese grater, and we'll go from there. I'm actually just gonna pull up a list of cutlery and see what I can come up with. Cool. That is my action. On my turn.
Okay. All right, Levy with Eshna on deck.
Ow. Start. Wow, we're all just in pain tonight.
I was an owl from my iPad's perspective as I smacked it against the.
A sympathy
desk.
oof. Sympathy.
I'm
whack.
gonna cast Hex.
Okay. Excellent.
And I think you have to.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that that's a 1. It don't matter.
Ah, yay for me.
Time to
Okay.
burn one of her legendary resistances.
No. So the Hex doesn't apply?
Correct.
Okay. Even half? Do I get half or? No, that's not
Nope.
a thing with Hex.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. You're right. Okay, that didn't work. Sad day. Going to cast Eldritch Blast, my two
Okay.
guys. Oh wait, no, I have to add for that. That's not so bad. I got 12 and 15.
12 and 15. Neither of those hit, unfortunately.
Ah, it is that bad. Okay.
Sorry to just shut you down for a whole round.
Well, yeah, that's nothing for me. Guys, It didn't work.
Oh, shoot, hang on. Oh, do you get 12 temp HP?
Yay! All of us?
Nope, just pod for that one, and
Oh.
you get 9.
Yay! Take it.
Excellent. Is that your turn, Levy?
Yeah, I mean, I can't do it.
All right,
So,
Eshna.
yeah.
Eshna takes her staff and just stabs it into the stone where another druidic rune is, and looks up at Nightlight and just goes, "If your father is who I assume he is, I know him, and this is not the way to contact him." And as I'm saying this, the stars from my dress kind of go down and onto the floor and float around as I cast Fairy Fire, which will be a Dex 14 save from her.
That is a dirty 20.
All right, so it doesn't get her, but all of the stuff in the room starts to glow since Fairy Fire
Okay.
is on items as well. So stuff starts to glow as if the stars, and that's...
She seems to, like, your words don't immediately click, but then seeing the stars, you watch as she kind of goes through what you said and looks at you with an absolute hunger, a hatred almost.
Okay. If you don't like your father, why are you trying to contact him? For my bonus action, is anyone in our group pretty hurt?
I'm exhausted.
I don't think I can fix that.
Okay.
I'm at max.
Where they have taken him, he cannot be contacted.
Whoa,
Why
what?
did it do that?
Why did you do that? Whoa. Oh, she's dying. Oh no. Well, what about her?
The
Small
emotions
size
just got
now.
caught up in her throat. That's all.
That's so
It's a large
funny.
reduce.
I am going to save him.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do my bonus action if nobody's hurt.
Okay.
Missing
I'm
5
down
HP, that's it.
technically 5.
Okay, well then for Levy, seeing she's down 5, I'm just going to use one of my healing lights and one of the stars that also came out for the fairy light,
Mm-hmm.
or fairy fire heals Levy for 4.
Nice.
I'm just going to be like, well, I am close friends with your father. So, if you would like our assistance, I recommend not killing us.
Roll persuasion. You, excuse me. You hear Luke go,
What are you doing? She's evil. She will use
It's gonna be 24.
24?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a +6 to persuasion. I'm gonna look at him and be like, honey, no one uses me. I use others, but thank you for your concern.
Okay.
I get you a little green in the nose here, but you gotta learn to choose your battles.
Anarian. Sorry, Eshna, is that your turn?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
way more than 6 seconds. I'm done.
Anarian.
So what was the reaction for a
She seems...
not killing us and
I'm gonna let you make a free insight check.
okay, first Eshna gets 11 temp HP.
Oh, well,
nice,
thank you.
nice. Hell yeah.
You said
Yay.
insight?
Insight, yes.
Decent at those.
Nice.
19.
19. A look of desperation is underlying everything else. And while her guard is still very much up, she seems to be primarily focused on Luke now, like keeping tabs on where he's at. And you, Anarian. Eshna, she is kind of essentially sizing up, seeing the stars, looking about, seeing if there's something here, overruling her better judgment. You rolled a 19, so you're getting a lot of information. Overruling her better judgment of just like keep doing what I've been doing, but instead there's the hatred that you see is a "how dare you give me hope" kind of a sense.
Seeing that, I'll push. What say you to our proposition?
She holds a hand up as if to stop something.
You have
Looks back at Thylo. Looks to Eshna.
a sliver of my attention, a taste of my curiosity. But this one,
Looks at Luke.
this one needs to die.
Does he though?
That doesn't really feel necessary. You either don't kill all of us, or you get no information about your father.
Luke says, "What are you doing? This is wrong."
Shut up, Luke.
Anarian, what are you doing for your actions and bonus actions and the like? You could hold your action.
I'm gonna hold my action for whatever time she becomes hostile.
Okay.
Or well, say if Luke becomes hostile, but I'll wait for her.
If I have to make you useful, I will.
And she extends a hand.
These ones are false.
And you watch Luke. Oh no, he saves on his con save.
Hey, nice.
Let's go,
You know,
Luke. Yes, stay alive before my turn. Yes, do that.
Oh no.
Okay.
What do you
so
think Pod's gonna do, guys?
Where was
Seriously,
Luke
think
in-
about this for a second.
Pod!
Luke was standing back by where the bubble was, and he has since pulled out this kind of long, very very tall but narrow shield, and a kind of a glaive looking thing. Not as cool as yours. It's kind of like it's
That's
clear.
a relief.
Yeah, it's of a different make, more many of them were cast at the same time, kind of a thing, you know. But the shield looks pretty nice. And you watch as Nightlight hurls this vibrating air of psychic energy into Luke, who brings the shield up, and it absorbs for a second and then dissipates the energy sideways.
Nice.
Right. Is he inside my bubble?
No, but he's looking at it longingly.
Come on. So that would be a hostile action. So I will.
Yep.
All right then.
You hide behind the moral high ground.
Have it your way. And we're gonna guiding bolt.
Okay.
Let's go. It's a crit.
Oh my God! Let's go.
Yes.
All right. So that'll be 8d6.
God damn. Okay.
So like I'll hold out my glaive, and as I like bring it down, the blade glows with like a starlight.
Okay.
And as it comes up over my head, the blade just elongates to an almost absurd size and length. Like it looks like it should be too heavy, but it's just weightless. And then I'll slice it down through.
Yame says, no wonder Luke hasn't gone up in the ranks.
38 radiant.
38 radiant? You watch
Yeah.
it do more damage than it should.
Cool. That was gonna be my question. Hell yeah.
So like the light hits and whatever like sliced, you just like it starts like burning and flaking away at the wound. The next roll made against target has advantage,
All right.
as it like has a slight, starlight glow around them.
Nice. All right. Well, that brings us to Luke. Sorry, Anarian, is that your turn?
As a bonus action, I will float. I'll lighten the air.
Okay. Awesome. It's about 15 feet before you hit the water line.
Can I? No, that'll invoke opportunity attack. So I will stay put for now.
Okay. That hurt a lot. That hurt more than anything she had seen coming. So she looks to you, Anarian, and she goes, "Be not," and she's gonna cast banishment. You need a charisma saving throw of 15.
I don't know.
First
about
spell.
that.
No.
Oh, Tyler?
No.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
Wait,
I
you do
knew
have your
it.
spells, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
okay.
god.
Also,
I was
counterspell
joking.
doesn't require a material component anyway, so I would have been able to do it without my book.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh my god. I love having wizards on the team. This is
God
great.
damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellence. What's the counterspell magic look like? You watch as the ephemeral ink comes and begins to entrap an attempt to take Anarian. This high whistle of wind as this inky void appears directly behind him as the ink, almost like long fingers, begin trying to reach out and pull him in. You're going to space,
so
Jake!
See you
I've just
Saturday.
kind of been standing around. I have my book open in my right hand, and I've just been getting like angrier and angrier at Nightlight.
Sure.
How far away is Jake?
Jake is roughly 20 feet from you, not even.
Cool. So I whip off the glove off of my metal hand,
Okay.
and I just stick the palm out towards Jake and just suck in whatever spell was around him.
You guys will
Cool.
watch this wipe, this nullification magic. And everyone looks over at Thylo.
And I just I shake out the arm a bit, and I stare at Nightlight, and I just close my book abruptly.
Okay.
Arian nods to Thylo and thanks.
Okay. So that's that. Interesting. Let me just double check one more thing. Everyone needs a dex save of 11 as she goes,
Vex me not.
and you watch as she like just summons this inky void out of herself from deep within her guts, out her mouth, and she slams it into the ground, and all of these tentacles the thing slams to the ground, splashes outwards, and then from the
Is that an action?
residue. What?
Is that an action?
Bonus action.
Oh. Yeah.
And as a residue, all of these inky tentacles come, just start thrashing about the room. Everyone needs a DC 11 dex save.
Dirty 20.
Oh, you okay?
17.
Okay, Pod's good.
Got a 19 on the die.
10 from the monk?
Yeah.
No!
Rolled a 4.
Oh no. 11 or 2, Philo?
11.
11, okay. Meets it beats. Everyone manages to kind of weave sideways. Ben, also, by the way, you're still doing that thing where your soul moves first and your body catches up.
Levy was too distracted by the metal arm.
So she's like, oh, wow.
Everyone takes 18 necrotic damage. Oh, sorry. People who fail the save take 18 necrotic damage.
I like how you say people, like it's not just me.
Is it 9 for the victors or?
No, it's none for everyone else.
Oh,
Nothing. Nice.
great. Oh, well, okay. Well,
I mean, you guys are level 6. I'm not gonna. I've built an appropriate, and I've thrown a buddy in there to help. All right. So Luke, who had a -1 to his initiative, which really makes Thylo look bad because he's up next. He's going to cast Silence on Nightlight. Keeping
What does
it.
that? What
Doesn't
does that
silence a
do?
sphere?
And what does that look like?
Okay, so you watch as this, all the color drains from this sphere. He's angling it so that the party members are not affected by this. So it's mostly up in the water, coming down to where she is, and silence is exactly what it sounds like. If you're in the area, no sound is able to be made. Now, a mage breaker, that's very useful for a mage breaker because most spellcasters require evocation, saying something to cast their spells. And
So if the spell's already cast, it's fine.
Correct.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it would like do something to my
I got you. Nope.
field.
Nope.
it's a narwhal.
He goes, what? Sorry, that totally threw me off. Where, all right, does he have any bonus actions? Double checking. Last 1 minute. Yep, he becomes large. You watch as he invokes this. He scrawls it almost Doctor Strange style. This giant rune. It says might, and you watch as he grows to roughly a large-sized creature, so about maybe let's say 11 feet tall, and he just loads up and is ready to go, and he's going to step forward, coming within range of Anarian and within swinging distance of Nightlight. And that's his turn, which brings us to Thylo with Pod on deck.
He gets 10 temp HP.
I am going to. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Interesting. On
myself, and anybody I look at, I get their thoughts.
right. Okay.
Yeah. So I initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on his mind in that moment. And as an action, I either shift my focus to a different creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper.
Right. Which I would make a wisdom save for.
Yes. But what are your surface thoughts, real quick?
Of who? Nightlight? Luke?
Yeah, Nightlight.
Okay. Nightlight, it's a boiling anger. The sense of, first of all, it's all very alien. This was never a humanoid first. This was a eldritch being born eldritch. And so all of it's very cursive. And the music of the mind is very off-putting, but it's a focus of not panic, but surprise. It was, oh, here's a cool thing. Here's an elf that can help me too. Oh, we're in this fight. She is very much caught off guard by the sudden intrusion after, however many tens of years of just nothing's going on. This sense of desperation, suddenly, finally, a fucking answer. Someone who can be of use to her, that she doesn't have to just feed on to power the mechanism that Eshna's standing on. It could be ripped from her right now. And this damn Mage Breaker is making it much harder than it should be. There's almost this, how dare, this should be fucking easy. I am Nightlight, you know, there's this huge pride, which
So there
leads to...
I'm not getting any, there was no like actual malignant intentions with me. She just wanted to use me to help her with something.
You were very much a tool. And if you were corrupted and used up and discarded to get what you wanted, she's not gonna lose any sleep over that, if you will.
Okay, so I'm gonna probe deeper.
Okay.
And
my
with
wisdom
that
saving
probe,
throw?
I'm going to shout, "Where is my father?"
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, what do I have to make?
14.
14. Plus 3.
Have a shouting match. Where's my dad? Where's my dad? Oh, where's my dad?
12 plus 3. That's a 15. She flashes against you in her mind and pushes you out.
Let me see. Yeah, okay.
She is going to actually use a reaction. You, my friend, need an intelligence saving throw of 19.
How's 19 sound?
Meets it beats. Holy crap. Let me see if you take half.
I have a proficiency to intelligence saves.
Oh, there you
Nice.
I was worried and I was like, oh, he's a wizard. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said intelligence save, I was like, that's okay.
All right, you're
Yeah.
taking half, but you're not incapacitated, so you're taking half of 7d6 psychic damage.
Whoa.
Yee. That is 6. You take half of 27 psychic damage, and manage to, and while your vision and your mental capacity like pivot, you are able to master it and stay on your feet. You are not incapacitated. Yeah.
Bonus action. I'm gonna try to mage hand telekinetic rip that book out of her hand.
Okay. Okay. So while you're probing into the mind, your little hand sneaks around your one eyeball, looking sideways at it, and it sneaks up. Make a sleight of hand to attempt to rip the book.
15.
15. While she's indignant and outraged, she turns, and you have that battle, but the book does manage to grab and skitter away.
Cool. Is there anything around me that I can like hide behind?
You can take half cover behind behind the. You could arguably shut one of the 2 sliding doors, just one of them, and scurry behind that as a makeshift half cover.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay. Okay.
Will that take him out of range of my bubble, or?
Yes.
Okay.
But he did start his turn within the bubble. What's his HP?
He must end it.
Ah,
In
my
the bubble.
apologies. Pod, top of the round.
Okay. No, I had this entire time to look this up, and I just thought about it. I'm gonna do this now.
Might be
Is
able to
it-
help you. What's up?
I think it's an action to use my psychic power to talk to people. To prep that and get it going. So I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just connected to the other 3. So Pod kind of like sees the conversation that's going on.
Okay.
And waits a minute and then sees the fighting and is just like, all right, fair enough. And then just another attack. This was gonna be a conversation, but now we're fighting, so
Yep,
okay.
especially
cool.
now that she's silenced.
Yep. More stuff. She's still being threatened by someone in a 5-foot range, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then my bonus action again will be to give me advantage on this attack roll.
Wait, hang on. Is this the first attack against it?
I believe she's taken. Oh, from. Can you specify?
Did Luke
Is-
attack?
He didn't attack with. He just cast silence. He
Yeah,
didn't
cast
attack.
silence. Yeah.
Okay,
So
then
this
yeah.
has
this
advantage
already
from
has
guiding
You have
bolt.
advantage, yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Neat. Cool. 21.
21 hits.
Cool. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just gonna hold these die up because I'm always gonna be using sneak attack. 10, 13, 16 psychic damage. And how far away now is Thylo from, well, I guess more specifically like the door from the center of the room where she is?
25 feet.
Alright, good. Then I'm gonna go to where Thylo is.
Okay.
Kinda
You also
hang out.
scurry behind and take quarter cover
Cool.
because you're a bit
Are we
farther back.
leaving?
He beat 12 HP last time, right?
You did, yes.
Okay. Cannot beat that. That's the max, so I won't bother.
Okay.
Fair enough. We're gonna say that was, I think the one I saw the most in chat was a potato masher, so that was a potato masher.
Okay. Excellent.
I was gonna pull up a list, but now why have a list when I have a chat?
Hell yes.
Sure enough. Yep, that's my turn.
Excellent. All right, Levy with Eshna on deck.
How bad is she looking?
She's bloodied.
But not like. I'm trying to make sure I don't kill it.
You can declare, assuming you're not using magic or a ranged weapon, you can declare pull your punch mechanic before you swing or before you roll out your damage, and that would be if I were to kill this person, it puts them to 1 HP instead.
And I can't do that if I'm using a spell, essentially.
Correct. You can't pull your punch if you're using a spell.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm going to cast. I'll cast Eldritch Blast. No, sorry. Okay, then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So you need to make a dex save.
Okay. Sacred Flame! Shout out to AJ.
And I want the flames to look like galaxy. They are
Hell
not.
yeah.
Or blue flames, either one.
That is a 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Where did my thing go? No. I
AJ
get
would
hit.
always yell, Sacred Flame! And he would spam it. It was glorious.
So it's 2d8. 8 and 5, then 14, 13?
8, 5, 13.
Ah. 13.
13, what kind of damage?
radiant.
Radiant, that's doubled. To 26. Alright.
And then for bonus action, you can't hold bonus actions, right?
Nope.
Nope.
So difficult. Okay, I'm just gonna move to better position myself between the door and no, I'm going to cast Healing Light
Ooh.
on Luke.
Okay.
Yeah, he's within 60 feet of me,
Yeah.
right?
What level is Healing Light?
It doesn't have
It
a
is
level.
a
Oh.
subclass feature.
Oh, it's a subclass thing. Never mind.
I was like trying to find it. I'm like, I don't.
No,
see
you're good.
that.
You're good. I was like, what is that?
What is this bonus action healing spell you speak of? What do I get?
He gets three points.
Okay, Luke gets plus 3 HP. I like it, which is good because he was already in rough shape.
And that'll be it.
Okay, Eshna with an Aryan on deck.
Eshna is taking in the situation around. She heard Thylo go, "Where is my father?" to Nightlight, which is something that she also really wants to know. She looks over at this mage, whatever he is, knowing none of his party knows he's here, knowing none of the group that he's not even high enough to care about. She's already gotten the information of who sent him on the star. She makes a quick decision and does Guiding Bolt at him.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
At me?
No, at Luke.
At Luke.
Oh, okay.
He was like, bro, why?
No, not you.
It said mage, and I was like, that's usually me.
Mage Breaker. That's what they were called. That's going to be 14 plus 6, so dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
I'm going to take 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He takes 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
Levy sees this and is just like, you could have told me.
What are you doing?
We don't need him. But we need to know what she knows.
Oh.
And I'm not killing the daughter of a friend of mine. I'm sorry.
We don't even know if she knows what you think she knows yet.
I'm still not killing the daughter of a friend of mine.
Anarian, your
I
turn.
don't even know what you guys think she knows.
And then for my bonus action, How is Nightlight looking?
Rough.
I'm gonna use my healing light on Nightlight.
Okay, I'm gonna roll concentration for Luke to see if he drops silence. Let me double check that that's concentration. I'm near positive it is. You go
She's
ahead and
gonna
do
get-
your thing, yeah.
She's gonna get 10 health back.
And how much damage you did? 16 plus con 12. He loses concentration on silence, and the spell breaks, color returning, and she goes Anarian.
Trick shot. You said you had a stupid idea. That was not what I thought you were gonna do.
I said it was stupid. I want to find Thylo's dad. If he thinks that she knows something, I'm gonna trust that he thinks that.
And that's a fair line of thought
Yeah.
for Eshna.
Oh no, I know.
Okay, when I wanted to fight Anarian, I wasn't allowed to. Now I'm weaker. If we're gonna fight Anarian again, this is just wrong.
It's been a whole one episode since we've had PvPs. So.
This is gonna be the campaign of just PvPs the whole time.
He's kind of in shock a little bit
Okay.
at the quick turn, so she's not gonna get any re-ups or new temp HP.
Okay.
Which, I mean, doesn't bother her either way. So, but...
No.
Wait, did I get any?
Did you, yeah, let's see. You get 9.
Yay!
Nice. Why did my music stop? Come back to me, music. Oh, thank you.
And how far away is Luke?
Luke is roughly 15 feet. Oh, no, he's about 5 feet from you.
And how does he look?
Rough. he was stabilized on death's door. He has gotten some healing. He's taken some damage. He's definitely bloodied.
All right. Anarian wants to do something to help. Jake wants his shield, but we'll see what happens. Anarian will kind of like lock up for a minute and kind of hear him mutter like, it's not supposed to, this isn't how you do it, this isn't, and we'll see. And it happens.
It happens?
Right. It happens.
It happens? Like it?
It.
Okay, I'm on the same page as you. Do you want me to expound, or would you like to?
No, I
By
do.
all means.
I do. I'm just gonna find this so I do it correctly.
Boy.
I'm scared.
We're about to learn something.
He like drops his glaive and doubles over, and then as he like stands back up, black spectral skeletal wings sprout out of his back. And a giant necrotic wave covers in a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so that's gonna be Nightlight and Luke.
12 DC charisma save.
Luke has advantage. Let's roll for Luke.
And the
What kind of
Twilight
save,
Sanctuary would glow in like a wholesome starlight, now dims into this dark, just like a starless sky, as if it were all overcast. It's just dark and brooding, and the feeling of like warmth and comfort and safety that it once created now feels cold, and like everyone just wants to get out of the sanctuary.
Yes.
His eyes are black and just dripping down his face. The color of his armor dims as the color is seeped out of it. The DC was 12, sorry.
DC was 12. Luke, with a, even at advantage, rolls a 9.
Okay, so he is frightened until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Let's roll for Nightlight. Nightlight's going to use a legendary resistance, because that's a failure. Okay.
And he just looks at Eshna. And you can see the conflict. And he just stands there. Because he's just trying not to do anything. As you like watch as he like just tries to gain control over himself again.
Okay.
I will hold an action for like hostile towards me.
Okay. Hostile towards you. Got it. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Nightlight raises up, sees that the book is gone. No! Looks at, just is taking in Anarian. You see one eye on Eshna. Starts scanning around.
Calm down, girl.
Starts scanning around the room with a perception check. Spots the book with a 18. Being carried by the mage hand.
Sorry, Jeff, that was supposed to go to
Okay.
Brookie.
Okay. You watch her as she tears this split in the center of her, and this all-encompassing void of suction as she casts vampiric touch on Luke. Actually, well, let me double check. No, it doesn't hit. She's then going to I didn't predict that not hitting. Yeah, she's going to bring out this. All of her kind of fin-like tentacles kind of coil together and baseball bat Anarian. Rolling to hit. That is a plus 10, a 27 to hit. A grappling appendage. You take 1d6 plus 4.
That will hit.
Okay.
But it will proc my held action.
Okay. Does your held action pop off before damage or after? I assume after.
When the trigger was when targeted by hostile action.
Okay. What do you do? What's the held action?
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Yangi.
Big bet.
And just self. Yeah, any reasoning is out the window. He's just. So he's gonna guiding bolt.
Okay. That's the wrong song. Bad Jeff.
That is an 18 plus 6. 24 to hit.
24 to hit. 24 hits. What the hell? Sorry, guys. Bop, bop. Bop. There we go. Son of a...
I was like, this is the same
That's the
one
same
from
one.
before.
There we go. I need the spoopy combat music. Not the fun, jaunty, we're just having a good time. No, this is terrifying.
16 plus feature. $16 radiant and 6 necrotic.
Okay. She doesn't seem to take any of the necrotic damage, but the radiant's doubled. Okay. Okay. You take 13 bludgeoning damage and are grappled. Okay. Luke is going for broke, and he is going to cast Fireball, and it's going to encompass Nightlight, Levy, and Eshna. All of you need a dex save.
Oh boy.
Of 17.
I freaking got a nat 20.
Oh, let's go.
Show it. Show it. It's really hard to see.
22.
22, okay. And let me roll for her. Yep, she's going to use a...
I quickly jump into the wall of water.
She's going to use a legendary resistance to take half of the damage coming down the line here. I need to pull out the dice roller, baby. You guys take half of 32 fire damage.
Okay.
And he is terrified of Anarian. Luke looks at you and goes, "What are you?" And he's going to backpedal away, but that provokes an opportunity of attack.
I just turn and look at him. Despair.
He's going to fall backwards and start trying to retreat, but that provokes an opportunity of attack from Nightlight and potentially Anarian. Nightlight swings and strikes him across the leg. Just kind of like, you know that pain when you like don't know that there's a step there, and so you kind of jolt your leg into your hip a little bit. It's like that, but like 20 times worse as the joint is crushed, the leg up into the hip, with 9 damage. Eshna.
She does get because I haven't pointed it out, but I guiding bolted him, so she does get advantage if you want to try and get it at
Maybe
20.
we'll get a crit. Nope.
Okay.
All right. That's Luke. Or sorry, that's Luke. Thylo. With Pod on deck.
I'm gonna get the book. And the mage hand bring the book to me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna step out from behind the cover.
Okay.
And cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
In one hand, and make it look like I'm holding fire in my hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold the book over the fire, and I'm gonna look at Nightlight.
Okay.
Where's my father?
Wait! Do not do this!
And Luke, who's on his back, looking up at you, goes, "Burn it! Destroy it! Cast it into the fire." It's in there. And is that your turn? That's what she responds with.
Yep.
Okay. That's your whole turn?
I mean,
roll.
Where's my father?
Roll,
And then she says, "Wait," and then he says,
"Burn it."
"Burn it."
Roll.
I don't really have any.
Roll deception real quick for me. I should have done that from the jump. Okay. Okay. Pod, you're up.
So let's talk. Let's talk, brother. What's going on?
Like out of character talk right now?
Yes,
Or-
because so I Pod obviously knows what's going on, kind of, but I need to know like what knowledge Pod has about this. Does this happen around Pod? Has this never happened before? What's your story?
You would have seen it before, like maybe once or twice.
Okay.
And the family has tried to keep it hush hush. It's like it's never happened in public before.
Okay, and how has, if anything, how has Pod helped resolve this issue to get you back to normal?
He'd probably like hand him the amulet that's hanging around his neck and like press that into both his hands.
The amulet that's around your neck or my neck?
Yeah, my neck.
Your neck, okay.
The crescent moon and the star, the gem.
Oh, good. Are you in sound mind during this time? Or is this something that, like, Pod has to take some damage for this?
For now.
From what you know, it's basically once this happens, Anari goes into a state where he just stands there and all he can do is contain it. So you know that he's struggling as hard as he can to not just lash out and attack everything. And like you saw, the only thing that when something attacked him, he lashed back at it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's purely like a defensive. So.
Oh shit! I could have used Hellish Rebuke.
Does it have to be a hostile action, or if anything touches you? Because I think it would be thematically awesome to be like, if anything touches you, you lash out while you're trying to contain it.
We'll roll and see how that goes. We'll leave it up to the dice.
Well, do it now, because I'm probably gonna do that thing.
All right, so Pod, you run up.
Well, Pod takes a moment, like sees what's going on, sees like the back and forth. Like we were attacking the Nightlight, and then we were attacking this guy, and then we were attacking Nightlight, and now we're attacking this guy, and it's just there's a lot going on, and now Thylo's got a book, and now we're threatening the girl that was just healed, and we don't know what's happening. So Pod's taking a moment and kind of sees what Thylo's doing and decides to take the focus on his brother, which is currently turned into this fallen version of himself. So again, we just had this conversation, so you understand where Pod's head is at. So yes, Pod will kind of like place a hand on Thylo and be like, don't do anything
too over the top. I don't know what's going on. and we'll slowly walk towards Anarian, and then like as he gets up to Anarian, he's like looking over. He does the message over to Eshna and Levy with like, don't worry about me. Just focus on the other two. Everything's gonna be fine. And he'll do that. He'll try to like reach out for the amulet.
He'll just snatch your hand and just look you in the eye and just repeat, despair.
Okay, that's an 11%. So yeah, I'm gonna smack him.
There's really not
The
much
hand.
I can actually do because I don't have any held actions or anything. So like, it
Right.
really is just.
You need to wake up, brother! And just this, I'll try to smack him to try and get like the hand off. Oh, you're grappled too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I am grappled. So I'm just like grappled in the air, and I still just snatch your hand, just seemingly uncaring of the grapple.
yeah.
Just
That's also true. How high up are you?
About 5 feet, 10 feet at most.
Are you still a big old furbob?
Uh-huh.
You-
I'm not large size or anything, but
you do have
Okay.
reach,
But they
right?
are tall.
I'm like a solid. I don't have any of the statistics of a furbolg. I just look like
Oh,
them.
right.
Four on
Um,
verbal.
Gotcha.
yeah, furbolg is like 7.5 right now. Yeah. So in order to get to that amulet, I'd have to like essentially jump on you. How is he being grappled?
By tentacle. Inky tentacles.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump up there and try to latch on to him and Tentacle.
Okay. Make a acrobatics.
Bet. That I'm obviously really good at. Oh, actually, I am. Never mind. It's dexterity.
You should be. Wait.
Yeah. Sorry. 17 acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, you get up there.
Cool. Then yes. Then we'll do the grabbing and the. Is doing an acrobatics an action?
I'll say it's your movement speed.
Okay. Fair enough. And then yeah. So I will swing on him. That is a nat 1.
Okay. You slap yourself. Listen, man. Ow.
I'll take.
He smacks you with your hand.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Smack.
Then I will take 6 psychic damage.
All right. Is that your turn, Pod?
It almost has to be.
Okay.
Yep.
Levy, with Eshna on deck.
I am so confused. Gosh, I actually am confused though. How far is Eshna from Levy?
About 15 feet.
Would that provoke a attack from Nightlight?
In what sense? If you were to...
Go in front of Eshna?
No.
Yeah, okay. So Levy's gonna run over there and she's gonna go, okay, somebody's gotta tell me what I'm hitting because I'm not quite sure right now. And I'm gonna hold until
Hold action.
either an attack towards Levy or Eshna.
Okay. All right. Check your Zoom chat real quick. Eshna, you're up with Anarian on deck.
Okay. How bad is Luke looking?
Luke's looking real rough.
All right, I'm gonna try and finish him off then.
Okay.
I'm going to try and hit him with guiding bolt again. So
Okay.
you see my dress just light up, and I go, "Oh, we're hitting the one that has already given us all the information that we need," and guiding bolts towards him.
Okay.
Ooh, knock that off the table. That's gonna miss, probably, for sure. Let's see, so it's a 10.
10 does not hit.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Okay.
Apparently.
Anarian.
Did that not prompt Levy's held action?
It did. Thank you. Sorry. Levy. You can't swing on anyone, but you can cast a spell. Because they're too far away. With a held action, you only get the action. That action can be a spell, though, if you would like to... Yeet. Can't hear you.
Who are we hitting again? Sorry, I
Luke!
missed.
Luke!
My
It was
bad.
Luke. Okay, that's what I thought. I heard the hymn and I was like, wait, which one did she just mention?
We're fighting a girl and a boy. The boy.
Well, Anarian too.
I'm not fighting Anarian. I have no reason
didn't
to
know.
fight
I'm
Anarian.
so confused.
Luke.
Arian's not fighting
he
you guys
hasn't-
either.
Yeah, he hasn't hit any of us. Except for catching Pod's hand.
Pod's hit himself, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
we'll do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Ooh. One's a 19 and one's a 12 plus 5 to both. So 17
One hits.
and 24.
One hits.
Against Luke?
24. 24 hits.
Wow. Interesting. I am intrigued. So we got 10.
How much? 10 damage?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, did I roll the wrong dice? I did roll the wrong dice.
Mhm.
My bad. Well, that's the first time apparently that I did Eldritch Blast correctly. Sorry guys. Thought I was so ahead of the game. Okay.
Ooh, Hail Hydrate.
It's a 4 and a 7. No, it's only 1, so we'll do the 4. 4 against Luke.
4 damage. Very good. Okay. Anarian. Sorry, Chad. I actually don't have any water on me. I do. Never mind.
So what is it to get out of grappled?
Contested.
Is it just an action? Strength?
Yeah, it's a
Strength check?
contested strength check.
Alright. I guess I'll attempt to do that. Can I say it's at disadvantage because of my current state?
Yeah.
It's only like... The first time I've been like, can it be a disadvantage? That's a nat 1. So 3.
Oh no, you're very much well. Yeah, no, you're still very much grappled. Hard
Not
to
to put
breathe.
myself-
It's just like almost idle clawing at the tentacle. Just
Okay, excellent.
Okay. I was gonna say not to put myself into threat range, but like I did try to hit you.
true.
Wants to die.
Nothing new there.
I was gonna say that lines up with Pod's character.
Yeah, yeah, that would make sense. I kind of forgot. So I do just an unarmed. I don't have my weapon, so just an unarmed attack. Just a swing at him.
Sure.
5 to hit. That is a 19 plus 5.
19 plus
Gonna
5
say.
hits.
Yeah. I'm in the air, so like you probably should be rolling at advantage anyway, but you know.
Okay. So you take 3 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic.
Awesome.
There's a part of you in the back of your mind, Anarian, that's
Screaming.
just
Like banging against cage that he cannot get out of.
Yes. Okay. Is that your turn, Anarian?
Oh, yes.
All right. Nightlight's turn. Everyone, buckle up.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
She's got her spells back.
Yay! But she's on our side, right?
Hopefully. She wants to find her dad.
Hope you
I
find
don't
your
think
Philo
we
needs a
know
wisdom
what side
save.
we're on.
Philo needs a wisdom save of 19.
Well, Thilo is about to burn the book that she cares about.
Yeah, what spell? If I have her spell book, she's got to use some material components, my guy.
If she was a full PC, correct. But this is a monster stat block, and so it's not
Also-
always the case. It gives her access to a bunch of her soul stuff.
I got a 19. What did I need?
Jake, what'd you
19.
19.
I was just. You're behind the door still, right?
He
I
said
don't-
he stepped out
He
to do the
popped out
fiery
to-
thing and threatened the book.
Oh, okay. I thought you did an illusion of that and then stepped back.
All right, meets it beats. You are no longer. You feel that she tries to take control of your body with her mind, and you manage to shrug it off. Luke.
Want to very much make it look like I didn't even try.
Okay, yeah. Luke is going to.
Nice. Run away.
You're all. Oops. You're all fools. You're all evil, vile, broken fuckeries. You're monsters. And he's going to cast a teleportation spell and attempt to teleport out of there.
Someone stop him.
I don't have a way to.
Oh.
Okay.
I do.
Hey, counterspell,
do.
counterspell, do it.
You doing it?
Do it.
Counter spell.
He casts counterspell.
Yes.
He cast
How?
counterspell?
He just cast teleportation.
It's a reaction.
Yeah. No.
No,
Wait. I don't think
No,
you can cast a
you can't
level
cast
spell
two
as
level
a reaction.
spells.
That's right.
Yeah,
He
on
can.
your turn, yeah.
All right. Counterspell procs. Thank you. My apologies.
Can I escape? Can I get out?
Counterspell.
Mama.
Counterspell procs, and he does not return and goes. No.
Yeah, I just look at him, and I go, "We're not done with you."
Despair.
Philo, it is your turn. With pot on
I
deck.
mean, yeah. So just still, illusion book. Put him down and tell me where my father is.
Okay. Holding an action.
I don't really have anything.
Okay. Okay. Pod.
Way or something.
I'm thinking maybe it'll be like maybe a sleight of hand to try and finagle that amulet into his hand.
Yep. I like that.
Sure, let's do that. I'll just use my best skill as often as possible. That's fine. That is a 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, does that succeed?
What would I be rolling against it?
Essentially your passive perception.
16 meets it beats actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You managed to get it into your hands, into Anarian's hands.
Rip it off and into the hand that is holding on to mine.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything else I can do.
All right, Levy with Eshna on deck.
How is Luke almost done?
Luke is on the brink, has returned to the brink of death.
Wow, I have a hard time doing this, but Levy definitely would not. So go in for the hit on Luke
Okay. Are you physically attacking or magically attacking?
magically.
Okay.
Staying over where I am. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna try that again.
Okay.
I got two 15s. So dirty 20.
Both hit.
Oh, sweet.
Heck yes.
I looked at those. I was like 15. Oh, they're both the same. The numbers are the same. I'm not going crazy. Okay, 9 and 5, so total of 14.
That's
Yeah.
tempting, aged one. 14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Levy,
for my
how do you want to do
Oh.
this?
Ooh. I don't know. I haven't had one of these in a while. Not for like an important like character. She's just probably gonna she'll glance at Eshna and seeing her resolve. She'll say, "Go forth," and she'll do a swing with her sword, and like a galaxy, like shooting stars, are gonna go, and they're just gonna tear through him.
Okay. You watch as the stars into the head, down the neck, as all of it just starts clattering and spraying about, and he's screaming, and the screams abruptly stop.
Eshna's gonna look up to Nightlight and go, "All right, help us find his father," gesturing towards Thylo, "and I'll help you find yours."
Roll persuasion.
With advantage, because we just helped kill somebody going for her?
It's still a persuasion. She's trying to be
Dirty 20.
persuasive. All right.
14 plus 6.
Like,
And Anarian, are you settling, or
how long has it been since it's been in my hand?
about 6 seconds?
You also hear, like, in the psychic whispers, you hear, like,
12
a prayer
seconds.
to a miss in your head.
Oh, okay.
It's not his turn yet.
Then yeah, it's settling.
Well, Levy's turn and my turn are each 6 seconds.
I have to
Oh my
end
God,
it on a
you're right.
bonus action, so it won't end until my turn.
Okay. Holding Anarian tight.
This will suffice.
And then once Anarian begins to show signs of, or Anarian having not shown aggression towards her, she begins to place him down. There we go. Good lord. Sorry. She's going to calmly realight upon the ground and look at the party. Looks at Thylo.
Tell your elf to return to me what is mine, then.
He's not my elf. No one is someone's
She
someone.
begins moving towards Thylo.
You can ask him politely. You can tell him where his father is or what you know. We can help each
will
other.
Return to me what is mine, boy.
Please and thank you.
I'm too tired to react. I'm still just staring blankly.
She's gonna start taking the book from you then.
Oh, she's that close?
Yeah. She crosses.
No, I'm not gonna let her take the book.
Then what do you do?
Levy
I'm
will
pull it away.
Okay. She is going to screech.
The color will begin returning to the sanctuary as the necrotic shroud ends.
Are we like slowly going down, or are you still in the air?
You're not
She put
grappled
me on the-
anymore.
Yeah, she put me on the ground. So.
Oh, okay. So I'll return to ASMR form as I stop crawling all over you, but I'm still like holding on close, just like watching you.
He just like grabs you and like in an embrace.
Oh, you okay? You good, brother? All right, we're embracing.
Didn't hurt anyone, did I?
Not this time.
She casts compulsion on you, Philo.
Ooh.
You need a wisdom save of 19.
From kind of the side of them.
So I rolled a 17 and then a 15. And I have a +4 to wisdom saves.
Whoa. Okay. Are you at disadvantage?
That 15 would be my disadvantage, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna fail every saving throw the next time we get into a fight. I've hit everyone exactly.
This is too lucky. You're using up your whole campaigns of luck.
Yeah, no, I'm glad it's happening right now, but like in a week, I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you do, Philo? Sorry, Levy, what were you saying?
I was gonna say that Levy is like she walked with her and is standing to the side, not in between, but close. She's gonna say, think about your next move very carefully. She's speaking to Nightlight. I want to call her Nightwing so bad. Nightlight.
She gestures. The eel slams down into the area and begins looming.
I am not asking.
Oh.
Well, neither am I then.
All right.
Tell me where my father is.
Oh no.
She hits as the tentacles clap onto the two sides of you.
No. We're rolling initiative again?
Gracious.
I was
Yep.
gonna say, do we
Come
roll initiative
on.
again?
No.
Pretty much. You take 13 damage, Philo.
What was the roll to hit on that?
19 and a 21.
Okay, yeah. How much did you say? 13?
I think so, yeah. I already picked up my dice. I gotta stop doing that.
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
All right, let's roll initiative.
I'm doing much slower this time.
Oh,
I
We're
got
all
a 5.
doing much lower this time.
I think we're all like surprised at what just happened.
Yeah. We're like, oh man, come on.
That is 3 15s, guys. What's happening?
Wow.
Wow.
I have zero decks, so I'll probably be the slowest one.
Okay, so that makes it Levy, Eshna, and Arian.
Oh, so
What?
I
I also
go?
got a
No.
Levy, Ben, Anarian.
Thank
Or
you.
Levy,
Philo.
Philo,
Philo.
Anarian.
Mobby.
I was looking at
Ben
the
is
names.
his middle name.
Yeah.
Philo Ben match.
He doesn't have his name on the Zoom, so I forgot it.
This is true.
I need simple.
So it's my turn?
Nope.
No.
It's her turn.
Oh no.
But she just went. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
Surprise round.
I know.
She can't do half her stuff, so I gotta actually like.
Within the book.
I guess this. Can I verbalize a look? It's not a turn, but. As soon as she
Verbalize a
would've-
look.
Yeah, like can I say what Levy does in the moment? It's not a turn though.
Sure.
She looks to Eshna with a look that Eshna has probably only seen a handful of times, and it is a desperate, let me do this. Like, let me go against what you were initially saying, let me do this now.
She just nods.
All right. Silence is cast around you, Ben. Philo. And then she is going to attempt to grapple you and take the book. That is a nat 20.
And all I'm saying is we get so much experience after we kill this thing. That's all I'm saying.
Freaking better.
I don't know why y'all think she's being why she would be reasonable. She is a horrible person.
I thought she wanted to I just thought she wanted help with her dad. So,
does.
you know. Well, she's not getting it when she's acting like a child.
She's being blackmailed by the destruction of her possessions.
That's what you get when you kidnap someone, though.
She chose violence. Okay,
Yeah.
she chose violence.
Like there were two options. She chose.
Okay. Philo, you take 22 bludgeoning damage and are grappled.
Oh no.
Well, I'm unconscious then.
Okay, you go down and she takes the book back. And that, I think, is where we need to call it for the night.
Uh-uh.
No?